Yo, 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 yo. Last time I talked about Sarai, Abraham, Hagar, Isaac, and Ismail. Yo, that story, when you read it deeper and deeper, you get more confused. Man, yo, you know, I don't know even where to start from, but let me start from here. So, uh, where do I start from? So, Abraham, in the confusion of Hagar and Sarah and Isaac and Ismail, Abraham went and got another chick, got another wife called Ketra. Ketra, who produced almost 6 children. Yeah, and putting that aside, so when Sarah died, uh, Isaac got another wife. Another wife? Did I say that? You had it, maybe you had that. Yeah, he got a wife. And the wife that is spoken of in the Bible is actually Rebecca. But Rebecca, it's believed actually Rebecca was the second wife to Isaac. Uh, it's believed also that Isaac got a patrilineal cousin, first wife. It's not mentioned so much. It's not mentioned anyway, actually. Obomiranga was the son, I think, produced from that first relationship. But to be put on the throne, or to be as the heir of Abraham, Isaac had to get another wife, and that was Rebecca. That's where Esau comes from, and that's where the line of Jacob. And the instruction was that Isaac was not to leave that territory where he was, but at least they would get a wife for him from somewhere and put. They keep in that same area. Meanwhile, Ismail took his direction and went somewhere near Sinai or opposite Sinai, where he is believed to have married the first wife from the Jahal community. I think it's around Yemen or something of sorts. Uh, that first wife was Aisha, produced 5 children, produced 5 children. And you know what happened? So when Abraham visited Ismail, uh, they said that Abraham was not at home, and no, they say Ismail was not at home, had gone out to look for what to eat, of course, as usual, what men do. So the wife Aisha was not so much welcoming, but at least Isaac mentioned some statements about the pay grade, something like that, about the door and all that. So when Ismail came and the wife told him about what the old man who he believed was the father said, they divorced. Ismail divorced Aisha based on that statement which the father had made. And he said that the wife wasn't actually welcoming according to the narrative that is there. So yes, Ismail went and rectified what the statement was all about, the threshold and all that, and married another woman, believed from the same community, Jaha, uh, called Fatuma, who produced seven kids. Yeah, in total, Ismail had 12 kids. Yo, you see the whole lineage. But actually, so even when Ismail had the second wife, Rebecca, Abraham again visited and mentioned about the same thing. But this time, Ismail never divorced or separated from Rebecca. Instead, uh, he agreed with the statement. Somehow, I think it had been rectified, and this whole thing is found in the construction of Kaaba. They call it construction of Kaaba, and that visiting, the first time visiting the first wife, then Abraham coming to visit Ismail and Rebecca, the second, then the third. It's where the whole Hijjah thing comes in from, the pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. They want the Hijjah. When you hear about the Hijjah stuff, it's believed that's where it's coming from. But in all this, you'd realize the yeah, yari mutabani we. yari yamwekakasa. He blessed him, he followed him wherever he was. And it also mentioned that's where possibly this thing of him telling Isaac to keep in his territory, not to move away, comes from. So that they would crash with the elder brother who was Ismail. Yeah, there would be some crashing. Meanwhile, for him, Abraham went and had another wife, Ketra. They produced more children. He had another kind of life, family, and he was out of this whole quagmire. I would call it quagmire. It was confusion. And I mentioned about the patrilineal marriage, at least for you to be the heir or to take on the throne, you had to marry from the patrilineal lineage. You had to marry like a cousin from your father's line, or you marry, and this could be true about what the Sarah was the sister to Abraham. It could be also true that the first wife of Isaac was a sister from Ketra's, was the daughter to Ketra. Ketra was the wife to the father, so it half sister somehow of the sort. But they had to get him Rebecca. What do we learn from all this? What does this mean to all of us? I know in some communities actually here, that patrilineal thing somehow is still practiced. You've heard of some communities where to get a wife from there, it's very difficult. But you see them marrying themselves. Some of them have called it incest or what. But it has a rooting. It has a rooting. It comes, or it stems from somewhere. One other thing that keeps me thinking about what's going on in the Middle East, the wars, the whole thing about Islam, Christianity, and all those wars. These things are really spiritual. They come from the Abrahamic religion. The three things, and actually the Ketra lineage is believed to be the line which have the Jews, the Jewish, the another religion, the Jewish religion stems from the Ketra lineage. The Ismail lineage is the ancestral, the birth of the Islamic religion. The Isaac line is the birth of the Christianity religion. Yo, you see the confusion? Do you see the wars that are happening in Palestine and Qatar, where those areas, they are all stemming, they are spiritual wars, wars of the soul. They will kill themselves and they will kill, they are all there. Because Abraham mentioned it, you don't have to get away from this territory to the other territory. Ordered Isaac to stay in the territory, but get him a wife, at least bring the wife there, but not cross the territory. Now we are here trying to rectify the Gaza Strip, the Palestine. You have to stay here. Those things, spiritual. You'll find people fighting and crashing themselves, but they will not live. They will die there because these wars are not starting today. They have been there for so many generations, and they all come from those three women: Ketra, Hagar, Sarah, and the lines that come with it. The children who have given birth to other children, the whole communities are now full, the world is filled. And all of them were blessed by God because God blessed Ismail that wherever you go, you'll be blessed with the oils on the ground. Then Isaac will be blessed with A, B, C, D. Then Ketra also had the. You, you know, these things are very pertinent to me, especially this Sarah, Hagar, Abraham kind of stuff. It's so pertinent to me, and I hope it will be to you because when you read more, you realize, man, what's happening here? What's going on? Literally, what's going on? And why are some things not mentioned as they should be mentioned? Maybe in the text, in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Quran. Why are they not mentioned the way they should be mentioned? Where are they like blah 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 mixed up here and there and there? But I leave it for you. If you have comments, if you have some more information that you would give to me so that I can learn more, also share with me. Share with me. Share with me. I'll be very, very grateful. and I want to learn more about this whole stuff. Then is the passionate farmer, then is the business experience, the man of God. Cheers.